Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber. Says, hey, Mr. Locario, oftentimes I get a woman's number online and they are quick to verbally say things like they're not looking for sex or I'm just looking for a guy friend. But when I meet them in the physical, a lot of the time it's a different story and they're ready to get things popping off. Now, my question is, should I be charging these females to the game that verbally tell me they're not looking for sex, or should I focus more on how these women respond to me in the physical when I'm building sexual tension? All right. So, basically, when you guys are hitting up chicks online or whatever, what you got to understand is that the online dating game and the way that online dating works is that there's going to be a lot of women who will have profiles that'll say, oh, I'm not looking to hook up. I'm not here just for casual sex and all the other stuff. Or I'm here for a long-term relationship and all this other craziness, right? So then when you message them or you hit them up, you're going to have some who are going to, reiterate that or say that or whatever. And then, like you were saying in your email, you said that they would say one thing, talking about they not looking for a hookup or they're just here for friends or whatever. And then you said you would meet up with them and then it'll be a different story and things will get be getting popped off, right? So the thing is, it's actually better because you're saying, should you charge these chicks to the game? Now, this is the part that's tricky, right? Because when you are talking to women online, it's like they will be different sometimes when you meet them in person. Because when you meet a person in person and you're face to face, right, it's a whole different vibe. So she's saying, hey, I'm not looking for a hookup. I'm not here to, this and that. She's saying that based off of how she's feeling, just being online talking to you. But when she gets in your face, her mind might change. She might be in a different state of mind and all this other stuff. So this is why when you're, the chick is in front of you, then things is different, right? Now, when you're saying, should you charge these chicks to the game? It's not necessarily you need to charge them to the game, but you got to sort of be also cautious when you're dealing with chicks like this, because, I always say it's better to deal with women who are showing consistent cooperation. You understand? Meaning like the best bet actually, if you're meeting these chicks online, would be to meet a chick who's not really saying any of that type of stuff. Who's not saying, oh, I'm not trying to hook up. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not. Like if you just meet a chick, you see her profile, she's like, hey, blah, blah, whatever, want to go out and have some fun. And then you hit her up and she's like, hey, and you're like, hey, what's up? Let's get a drink. And she's like, cool, I'm free this day. And then y'all make that happen. You meet up with her, you feel the vibe out or whatever, right? Because she's not really displaying any of that, like, oh, I'm not going to do this, not going to do that. And then when she meets you, she's on some other shit. And the reason why I'm saying that it's best to deal with the chicks who are, not talking all that nonsense online first is because, the ones who are talking that stuff, right? It could be in certain situations where they could be one of those chicks who are on some bullshit, meaning they will, pretend or not pretend, but they will 1 minute feel okay with doing something with you and then the next minute not feel okay with it. And then all of a sudden now they're going to be like, oh, they're going to feel like you pressured them into something because they don't really know what the fuck they want. You understand? They're not really, at that level to really know themselves, to know what they're trying to do, which is why you'll have a chick who's saying, oh, I'm not looking for a hookup or I'm not doing this and they'll reiterate that in the message. And then when they see you, will hook up with you because they're not really, too sure about what they're about. And unfortunately, there's a lot of chicks who will do that. You understand what I'm saying? But again, you got to be cautious with those chicks because the fact that she's already flip-flopping like that, it's kind of weird. But at the same time, which is also weird, is that the reason why she's flip-flopping like that is because there's a difference between when you meet the chick, when you're talking to a chick online versus when you actually meet her in person. You understand? So basically what I'm saying is, you can still talk to these girls online that are saying that type of stuff. And then if you've noticed that they'll be different in person, you understand, just feel the vibe out but still like sort of keep an eye on her. But I say at the end of the day, when you're saying, should you charge these chicks? You don't necessarily have to, but I would say it's better to only deal with more of the chicks who are not saying all that nonsense about, oh, I don't want to hook up and, all that. Just deal with more of the girls who are, just being regular and cool about it instead of, trying to, get with chicks who are on that other shit. Because what's going to happen too sometimes is that you're going to message a girl who's saying, hey, I'm not trying to hook up, or I'm just looking for a friend. And then you still meet up with her thinking, oh, well, maybe she'll change her mind, or maybe she'll act different in front of me. And then she might not. She might actually not want to hook up, but she might actually be on some, oh, I'm just trying to be friends type shit. And then it's kind of like you're wasting your time. So it's better to, really, take your time to just deal with the girls who are the ones who are cooperating from the jump and who are not really talking all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. I'm out of here, guys. If you have any questions, click the link below. And also, if you want to learn more about online dating, make sure you join my Bad Boy membership program so that you can join the membership and you can get my program called The Easy Way to Date Online for Men. Right? So if you want to step up your online dating game, make sure you go to Bad Boy membership and get that popping. All right? So that is it, guys. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. Gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.